Hello Herbies! Today we're going to be learning how to make an herbal salve here at the Dancing Herbalist. There are a few different techniques we will be looking at today, so I hope you are ready to delve in. And if you have any questions, be sure to pop them into a comment below and let's get started. The first thing we are going to need to do is measure out some beeswax. I like to use a 1:5 ratio of wax to oil. That means for every 100 grams of beeswax, I will be adding 500 milliliters of oil. Some herbalists like a more fluid salve and will use a 1:6 ratio, while others will make it more solid for the 1:4 or even a 1:3 ratio. Our salve sticks that we will be making in this video require a more solid texture, so we'll use a 1:3.5 ratio. Once we have measured our beeswax, we need to set it on the stove to melt. If you do not have a glass or ceramic pot, you will need to use a double boiler method to make your salve. With a glass or ceramic pot, as we have here, you can put your heat on low to melt the wax. My burner is numbered 1 to 9, and I usually put it on a 3 to melt my beeswax and have only half of the pot over the heat so that it does not get too hot. When the wax is completely melted, you can add your oil. Remember, we are going to generally use 500 milliliters of oil for every 100 grams of beeswax. I like to use olive oil because I find it cooperates the best with most skin types, and it is also naturally high in antioxidants, which adds an additional anti-inflammatory boost to any salve. When the oil is added to the wax, some of the wax will solidify again due to the cool oil. That is what you see happening here, and this is nothing to worry about and is normal. Just leave your mixture on the heat a little bit longer to allow it to re-melt. When it is all melted, you can turn your heat off. The oil is best added after the wax is melted to keep the oil exposed to as little heat as possible. Excess heat will make the oil degrade and lose its own medicinal value. This is regardless of how many herbs you have infused in your oil. But this salve that we are making here is our bug repellent. It does not have any herbs infused in the oil, hence why it is a normal oil color. In a few minutes, you will see another salve that has herbs infused in the oil. If you are choosing to add essential oils to your salve, this is the time to do it. Be sure your heat is off, or the heat will just make the essential oils evaporate. You can choose to put all of your salve into your containers and then add the essential oils to each container as an alternative. I personally find that this means not all of my salves are exactly the same, but it is an option that will greatly reduce your essential oils from evaporating when you add them to your salve. If you are adding essential oils to your full batch, now is the time to be quick and get your salves into your containers and get your lids on them. Generally, you want to use glass, metal, or a very thick plastic for your salve, or it will melt the container. The faster you get your salve package, the less essential oils will evaporate into the air. Once your containers are all packaged and cooled, be sure to label everything. This is really important because you will forget nearly every time what you put into your container. I always make sure that when I'm making products for myself, I include the ingredient list, the date I made the product, as well as the name of the product. As you can see here, this is one of our completed bug repellent salve sticks that can be purchased at thedancingherbalist.com. This next salve that we'll be taking a quick look at is the Dancing Herbalist First Aid Salve. To make this salve, we first infuse 4 herbs into our olive oil to give it a darker color. These herbs are Calendula, Eucalpytus, Plantain, and Comfrey leaf and root. To learn more about these herbs and to infuse herbs in oil, visit the links in the description below. You can see that there is not much difference in making this salve compared to the bug repellent other than the herbs being used in the oil. This batch is being packaged in our 2-ounce tins for distribution. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and thank you for joining me as we made 2 different herbal salves. If you have any questions, please post them in the discussion below and we would be happy to answer them. You can also visit our website and sign up for our newsletter to receive a coupon code for free shipping with your first online order. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more herbal adventures with the Dancing Herbalist.